uncovered you in all of your ways, destroying what's left with your foolish games. You push us all down to take this away, this dream we still have. You can't take this away.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Zero X Media and Design for the final race of the Outcast Truck Series. Tonight, with me in the booth, we got Adam Glatfelter and Carson Youngblood. Adam, what's happening, man?
Man, it's Tuesday night. My favorite night is the Truck Series Championship style.
Oh, yeah. Now, we got old Youngblood in here. Carson, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm pumped to be back in here. I'm excited to see some championship racing at Darlington. This is a tough track, so it'll be the champion's going to have to earn it tonight.
That's right. The one too tough to tame, the lady in black. We go to Darlington for the final race of the Truck Series. Same thing for Thursday night, but we're not talking about that right now. Let's talk about the playoffs. So far in the playoffs, they started out. Where did they start out? I want to say it was Kansas.
Yes, that is correct.
And I can't remember who won Kansas because I don't see it here in the update. I think it was Rob Hartley that won Kansas.
Yes, by some funky strategy, as he likes to do.
Yes, and then they went to North Wilkesboro for playoff race number 2, and Matt Montgomery won. Matt Montgomery's no longer in the league. And then they went to Texas. Rob Hartley won that. So I don't know if Rob won the other one or not, but we'll have to figure that out. But either way.
What I'm looking at right here, Rob only has one win on the season.
Yes, so I believe he won Texas for sure. Not sure who won the Kansas race, but then they went to Rockingham, where Chase Stempley held it down at the Rock, winning. And that has brought us with this close points battle. We'll take a look. I'm going to pop it up on stream so you can see. These are your final 5 drivers for the playoffs. In 5th, Brian Zemer. He's down 10 points. He needs a lot to go his way tonight to win this race, or to win this championship. Brandon Brock in 4th. He's down 8 points. Also needs a big night tonight. Josh Yarbrough only down 4, along with Chase Stempley down 4. Anything can happen. And then Eric Johnson, your leader going into tonight. We're going to be on the edge of our seats all night trying to figure out who's going to win these races. What is going to be their biggest challenge, guys?
Man, Dustin, the side-by-side battles, that's going to be the challenge, is making these passes. I mean, you really need to qualify up front, leave it all on the line, leave no stone unturned, because passing these guys, when they've got that championship in their sight, is going to be impossible.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to get through the anthem early tonight, and then we're going to get to the driver interviews. We're going to try to get through all the top 5. We'll try to make it quick, see what kind of strategies they have aligned, but we'll be right back after this national anthem. All right, welcome back. Like I said, a lot to get to. Thanks for sticking with us through the national anthem. Thank you to all veterans. We appreciate all your service. In the booth with us right now, we have your 5th place point standings runner. That's the 55 of Brian Zimmer. Brian, you need a big night tonight. What's your strategy going in, if you want to share it, or what's going to be key to keep that truck out front?
I mean, obviously, Darlington's a tough track, so, keep it out of the wall. Take care of your tires as best you can. But, with where I'm at, it's not, I'm not looking like it's going to pan out for me unless something bad happens to the front, which is pretty rare. So I'm just going to try and keep her clean, and maybe things will shake out my way. You never know.
Yeah, anything can happen here at the Lady in Black, and we know it's a tough track out there. But either way, however it shakes out tonight, top 5 for the first season of Outcast Truck Series. So nothing to shake a fist at.
No, absolutely not. There's some really good racers in this series, and I'm just really, really proud to race with these guys, and I am really happy to finish in the top 5 for sure.
Oh yeah, and I believe it's Adam Keene over on Twitch. He says, "Nah, have confidence, Brian. You're fast. You can pull it off." So, got some support.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Adam, you got anything for Brian, real quick?
Yeah, I mean, Adam Keene said it right, man. But I'm noticing that in practice, it's pretty tough to pass. Yeah, so I think you really need.
I need to get my stuff together in qualifying. The last couple of weeks, I've made it hard on myself because I keep touching the wall. But you really have to set up the path here. There's only a couple places you can do it. So yeah, it's tough. Qualifying is definitely real important.
Yeah, it looks like we need to try to start setting the pass up at the exit of these corners, and then try to get beside them on the straightaway. And it's self-preference whether or not they want to let you in, or I mean, I understand the championship's on the line, but there's gonna have to be some give and take.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably in their best interest if someone's below you, because they'll put you in the wall if you don't give.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta set it up coming off a 2 especially, and hope you get a good run off and can kind of outbreak them into 3. That's pretty much the only place I've been able to pass people.
Yeah, I've noticed in some, through the series that little wall hits, especially like North Wilkesboro, stuff like that, minimum hits, either messed the toe, gave you some damage, you were tight, you were loose. So, I mean, staying out of that wall, I think, is going to be a big key tonight, man.
Yeah, definitely. Depending on where you get the damage, if you get it anywhere in the rear of the truck, that thing doesn't want to stay straight. It just wants to come around. So
Yep, just want to get loose.
Yeah, it just wants to spin out on you. So yeah, definitely keep it clean as much as you can.
Oh yeah. Well, we got 4 others to get to tonight. We wish you the best out there. Try to keep that truck as clean as possible, and man, maybe we'll get to talk to you at the end of the race.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Brian. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Brian Zimmer, everybody, 5th place going into tonight's race. He's got his work cut out for him. Now let's hear from the 3-piece machine. That's Big Bad Brandon Brock, and he is on cam tonight, so we're taking a live look in at Brandon Brock. Brandon, you're 4th right now in the points going in here. You're not too far behind. You got 8 points, so you still need a big night. What can you do tonight to get that truck out front?
I'm going to have to run in a way that I normally wouldn't. Usually I like to kind of take it easy and be there at the end, but if I need all these points, I'm going to have to get the pole, lead most laps, win the race if I'm going to have any chance, and probably have something happen to Chase or Eric to have a realistic shot at it. Yeah, I kind of dug myself into a hole the last few races, so I'm a little bit behind right now, but we'll see what we can do. Looks like we're not too far off on speed right now. Looks like I got to find a little bit more, but we're close, I think.
Fox is in this chat over there on Twitch saying, "Come on, Brock, you got this." Now, you just said what I was going to say next. You're only, 4,000ths off the pace here. You're pretty fast here in practice, so I think you'll be a top contender tonight. But either way, however it shakes out, like I was telling Brian Zemer, top 5 in the championship is a really good finish.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do here.
Adam, do you have anything? Adam, you got anything for Brandon here?
Yeah, man. Keep that sucker out of the wall and, make sure you qualify up front because, man, it's going to be tough tonight. These guys, I've talked to them. They're going to have their elbows out, man. You're going to have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, it looks like the quick way to be is on the bottom in 3 and 4, but I can't really keep my speed up down there as good as those guys are. I think that's where my trouble spot is, but I'll make another mock qualifying run or two before we start here.
Good deal. Well, man, good luck tonight.
Yep, enjoy the show.
Yeah, man, we wish you the best of luck, and maybe we'll get to talk to you at the end because so far we've only talked to you at the end of the race, I think, at Bristol and one other.
Yep.
But
I think it was just Bristol.
Oh, that's a tough track to tame as well, and so I think you got a really good shot here tonight.
Yep, we'll see.
All right, Brandon, good luck to you, and we'll pull you in here later. All right, Brandon Brock, everybody, and he was down there with Drew Kuhn, so we'll move him back. And, man, he's got his work cut out for him tonight, but ain't nothing that he can't do. It can be done. It will be done. We appreciate
Got to
him
keep
being...
your nose clean here.
That's right.
He's got the speed.
He definitely
He's just got to stay out of trouble.
Now.
He's had
Yeah,
some
that's
not
what I've
so
been
good
looking
luck
at,
lately.
too. I've been watching these cars out here in practice, and if you want to get a pass done, it's got to start back in turn 1. You got to get a run through 1 and 2, and then get down there in turns 3 and get underneath them.
Yep, that's what I was
this is
telling
taking
Zemer.
over half a lap to get a pass done.
Oh, yeah. We got to get through these interviews. We got Josh Yarbrough next. Josh Yarbrough, everybody, driver of the 77. He's got help out here tonight. He's got Ronnie Hurst, his teammate, the 22. Josh, what can you pull off tonight? You need a decent night. I think you're only 4 points behind the leader.
Yeah, it's I am not the best at Darlington, so something tells me I might have to get bold with the strategy there, Cotton. Not quite sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anything can happen at this track. It could go sideways real quick for any driver at any moment. This is a tough track, man. Adam, what do you got for Josh?
Man, you got that, what I like to call raw talent. So, man, it shouldn't be too hard for you to try to stay out front tonight. You really need some good luck.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Just make sure you make a good strategy call. 'Cause I'm sure these guys are going to be, 100 laps. I'm sure they're going to do some kind of off-the-wall strategy like they normally do.
Yeah, probably.
Well, like we said, anything can happen. You think your teammate's going to be able to help you out in some type of way?
Oh, he's already been helping me out. He kind of showed me how to get around 3 and 4 a lot better than I was.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's going to be tricky to pass out there. And, yeah, man, but you've been fast all season long. I told the other guys, top 5 is a really good finish for our championship. So, either way, you're locked into that. You got to feel good about that, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. I really feel good about that. I think I can't remember which race it was. I think I had like a 7th or 11th place finish. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be okay. Then, the top 5 started rolling in. I'm like, okay, this is going to get a lot better.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, from the booth, we wish you the best of luck tonight, and hopefully you can keep that truck clean and out of trouble, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end.
Will do. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Josh. Good luck. Josh Yarbrough, everybody, sitting P3. Well, actually, technically, he's tied for second with the man that wears the sunglasses at night, Mr. Chase Stempley, everybody. He is also on driver cam as usual. You can follow him on Twitch, slapandtickle91. We'll bring him in the booth Even though his mic is muted, he may be able to hear us right now. Chase, do you have a copy?
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up, man? We are looking at you. You're 4 points behind Eric tonight. You really just need a win here and maybe lead some laps. What's the plan?
Send it or end it, baby. Yeah,
There we
man,
go.
that's pretty much going to be the cause. I reckon everybody out there is going to be going for the W. That's all you can really do. Try to maximize the points and go for it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, been fast all season long. Been the truck to beat and the Gen 4 to beat. You're in the lead in the Gen 4s. You're definitely probably going to lock that one up Thursday night as long as nothing goes south. But, man, tough night tonight. I know you and Eric are pretty close, bros out there, and the Twinkies. Does this final race change the circumstances? Do you race each other a little harder tonight than what you usually do?
Oh, yeah, man. We're going to get out there and get the elbows out. But, yeah, like you said, we're all bros out there, man. So we all know the game. You know what I'm saying? We get out there and we give it all we got. And, yeah, what happens kind of will take care of itself. I trust the skill of all these guys and, the respect of all these guys, too. But I'm ready to get after it, man.
Oh, yeah, Slapwagon's looking good in the dark. Adam, what do you got for Chase?
Man, you got to make some wise choices tonight, and man, passing is going to be almost impossible. So
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to pick your spot 100%.
Well, I don't
Hope
see
it
you have a
sticks.
I don't see you have a problem keeping the nose clean. So
We're going to try, brother. Send some prayers up for us.
All right, man. Well,
already done.
good luck to you. We're going to get off here and not distract you from your qualifying lap. Good luck to you, man.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Hope to talk soon.
All right, Chase. Good luck. See ya. Chase Stifley, everybody. Second place going in tonight. Well, tied for second with Josh Yarbrough. See him out here right now with the qualifying lap. Eric Johnson is also out here. We'll get on board with him. We're on board with Eric right now. We're going to take a live look in. Now,
In 4.
all right, Eric Johnson out here. Let's see what he's got for his lap. He's currently second. Chase Stifley's put down the fastest. We still got to see what Brandon Brock's got. Let's bring Eric Johnson into the booth real quick. Maybe. Yeah, there he is. Eric Johnson, everybody. Eric, how's it going tonight?
Oh, we're doing. How we doing in the booth tonight?
We're doing good.
Fantastic.
We got a special
Not
guest.
as good as you.
Great.
Not as good as you, Mister Championship contender.
Hey, it's gonna be a tough night, brother.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a special guest in the booth tonight. You're one of your biggest fans, Carson Youngblood, and he's going to lead the interview for you.
All right, hit me with it, young blood.
All right, Eric, you're the points leader right now. So what do you got to do to keep these? You got a 4-point lead. What's your plan out here to keep this lead and lock up the championship?
Well, step one, we failed. Chase is currently on the pole, so we're already falling
Yeah,
a little
that
bit
looks-
behind. But it's a long race. She's a little hotter than we practiced, a little slick, and I think we're just gonna have to be patient, but not too patient. You know, we're gonna have to get our elbows out, but gotta also be there at the end. And this place could bite you real quick if you just try something a little stupid. So we're gonna have to walk that line and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree with you there. This might be the most important track to qualifying at just because it's going to be so difficult to pass, and you really got to race the track, not the other competitors. But right now, if Stifley locks up this pole, he's only going to be 2 points back from you now with the bonus points. So you got to get out there and get after it and keep him behind you.
Oh, only 2 points behind now? You doing live point scoring out here tonight?
I'm doing live points. If he keeps this pole, he'll be 2 points behind you. So I'll have it updated
Thanks
for
for the
you.
extra
So,
pressure.
of course, anytime.
Fox wants me to ask Eric, are the mountains blue?
Well, I mean, I think the mountains on this one are just painted blue, but if this was a Coors, they would be blue.
All right.
She's ice cold.
All righty. Well, we appreciate you taking the time before the race to talk to us, and we'll talk to you there at the end and see how everything went.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully we can put on a show and not be too stupid and bring this thing home.
Actually, wait. Did you have anything, Adam, you wanted to ask?
Oh no, Carson hit on everything, man.
All right.
We're good.
All right,
Young blood.
We're in there like swimwear. Good luck, Eric. We'll see what you got tonight.
Appreciate you guys.
Hey, make sure I asked Chase, if it changes anything. He said you guys are going to have your elbows out there. You guys are usually pretty good friends. Is it going to be pretty aggressive tonight?
Well, I mean, I think as of right now, unless something changes, I think he's kind of at the mercy of what I do, right?
That's true. Or Hartley. Hartley's got him second right now.
I'm on his bumper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you got to go get him right now. If you guys finish one where you qualified, you'll end up tied for the championship, so no pressure.
Okay, 10-4.
All right. Good luck to you, Eric. We'll talk to you here soon.
Hey, later, guys.
See ya. Eric Johnson, everybody, points leader going into tonight. Now we take a look at the guy who was third fastest in practice, Brandon Brock. Big, bad Brandon Brock out here putting his qualifying lap down. We'll see what
Talk about some points. He needs this pole almost as bad as anyone. Looks like Zemer's already out of it, but if he can get the pole, that'll help him out a little bit.
Currently in seventh, goes up to
Me too.
second. Wow. Almost had
That's what he
it.
needed.
Dude, we're in
This.
we're in for a treat
Go
tonight,
ahead.
guys. This is gonna be wild. All these drivers know what they need. I don't think they're gonna hold anything back. Right now, we're taking a look in at all the drivers on the cams tonight. You got Ronnie Hurst there on the bottom, Chase Stinfley on the top right, Brandon Brock top left. Under him, you got Eric Johnson under Chase. You're showing Drew Kuhn, who has stepped away to go get a beverage real quick, probably a Pepsi. But just kidding. All right, we're getting ready to rock and roll here, and let's talk about some of these comments. Robbie says, hello, I'm Rob. Welcome, Robbie. That's one of our teammates, Adam Keene, over there on YouTube. His paints are stunning. Talking about Drew Kuhn. By the way, thanks, Pinnacle Reps. And then, yeah, man. Tiffany Brennan says, what up, y'all? Welcome back, Tiffany. And then we got stuff happening over in the chat. I've read all those comments over there on Twitch, except for Fox. He said 91. Pole dancing again, I see. And Chase has been so hard to beat this season. And with him out front, it's going to take a lot to get around him because we've seen him make that truck wide a lot this season.
Yeah, I'm telling you this. If Stimpley gets out to a lead and there's no cautions, the way they run after qualifying, Stimpley's your champion right now. So Eric's going to have to get up there.
All right. Here we go. We're getting ready to rock and roll. I think the drivers are getting their little meeting in. Not too many drivers partaking tonight, so be a slim field. It's a very intimidating track. This is one of my worst tracks on iRacing. Like you guys have said, it is so hard to pass. The best place to pass to me is the entry to turn 3. But you got to be there. You can't just dive it in there because you'll run up and put that car on the outside into the wall. And then the exit off of 2, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That is really tricky. You'll see a lot of drivers slapping the wall tonight.
Yeah, but it's extremely important. The exit of 2 is extremely important to even make that pass in turn 3.
Yes, it is. I don't have any experience running the trucks here. Carson, you were out there for a couple laps. What was it like running the truck?
Man, you got to be careful. I feel like 1 and 2 is similar to the next gen car where you got to kind of double apex. You go down in the corner low, wash up and ride the wall and then cut down. coming off of 2 to keep it out of the wall. Then turn 3 was really interesting to me. I feel like that's where you're gonna make your passes is turn 3. I could run the bottom and the top and make speed. So I feel like we'll have some pretty good racing down in 3 and 4. But turns 1 and 2 is just gonna be racing the track and surviving it, I feel like.
Yeah,
Hey.
you hit on something too, Carson. I was watching them. They were also doing double apex in 3 and 4 too, but I don't think they do that in traffic. I think the truck will either get too tight or gonna lose too much speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting race. You're gonna have to be smart about it.
Well, boys, 100 laps tonight, 3 sets of tires for these drivers. That means 2 over the wall. And that's going to be another key that we're going to have to pay attention to is tire management, because this track isn't too easy on tires either.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't, especially this first 5 or 10 laps, if you burn up your stuff, it's going to be a long, long race for you.
1,000%. How much time do we have left in the qualifying? Oh, that answers that
Right
question.
now.
And we are getting ready to grid up here, and that can only mean one thing. Is everybody ready?
We are.
Let's go. I've been waiting for this.
That's right, Fox.
For the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
Okay, I need everybody that's in the chat to drop comments all night long. Keep this last Truck Series broadcast alive. Let's take a look at your starting grid. The final race, Darlington. Chase Stempley takes the pole. Big Bad Brandon Brock on the outside. Right behind Rob Hartley in 3rd. 4th goes to Eric Johnson. 5th, Josh Yarbrough. Drew Kuhn in 6th. 7th goes to Brian Zemer. 8th place, Ronnie Welchel. 9th place, 8th place, Ronnie Hurst. Ronnie Welchel in 9th. 10th is Cale Peterson. 11th, Sean Rother. Michael Seymour in 12th. And Charles Wilson in 13th. Drivers are rolling off here. Let's take a look at the track conditions. 76-degree track temp, not too bad. 74 in the air, 55% humidity with a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Go get your snacks. You already know what time it is. Keen's got his popcorn and Pepsi, and he's ready for this thing. Just kidding. He said Coke.
We know what he's doing. Get on to tell them stories.
I mean, Coke is the best option to go with.
All right, both of y'all get out of my booth.
Hey, I've been drinking more Pepsi lately.
Come on.
I've got a little update on the points real quick, too. With the amount of cars we got in here, Zemer has got no chance at the championship anymore.
What?
The way with the points was simply already locking up the pole and him being 10 points out. He's going to end up 1 point short if they all finish 1 through 4 last.
Oh, okay.
Be ready, green flag.
Here
we
we
go.
go. Green flags in the air. Brandon Brock, really good restart on the outside of Chase Stempley going into turn 1. He settles in right behind him for now.
too wide back in the pack. They made it.
Yeah, I'm watching that. Yep, they're still back there. Yarborough's on the inside of Ronnie Hurst.
Got to be careful being a championship contender.
Yeah.
You can lose it on the first lap, but you can't win it.
Chase Stinfley out to a nice lead, 0.3, 0.4, almost a half second. Brandon Brock in second. Hartley in third. Johnson in fourth. We're going through the lineup here. How about Drew Kuhn, Pinnacle Wraps driver and owner. And that nice 21 there. Nice looking colors on this truck. By the way, let's give a shout out to all sponsors here. Outcast Motorsports, we appreciate you for having Zero X along for the ride. And Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, you know, they just had that Hiawassee Pro Rodeo over the last weekend there. So if you haven't already, get over there and check out that website. You know what it is, www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com. Brian Zemer back in sixth place right now. As we continue to roll through the field, Cale Peterson, been fast the last few weeks. We'll see if he's got anything here at the end. He's down 4 seconds already from the leader. Ronnie Hurst back in eighth place. Josh Yarbrough needing a big night in ninth right now. Yeah. Michael Seymour, looking at him in 10th. Charles Wilson, I was watching him in practice. He was getting a little loose there on the longer runs, and he's currently sitting in 11th. Sean Rother in the 33. He's back in 12th. And Ronnie Welch will come into pit lane. So we're going through here. Ronnie Welch will, big moment for him. I wonder what happened.
I'm sure he'll get a pit stop violation.
Yeah, it looks like an unsafe pit entrance to me.
All right, more comments to go through.
Yep.
Go ahead.
You need to enter between 3 and 4 at the commitment line.
Robbie says, get a good run off of 2, and you can come off 4 to 8 mile an hour faster than the car in front of you to set up turn 3 to pass. Tiffany Brennan says, go Big Daddy. MSB in here saying, yar, bro. That's right. Come on. MSB also says, happy to see Hurst back on the track. Let's go TCR.
Brandon Brock fastest on track right now. He's closed that 1.5 second gap down to 1 second. You know, Dustin, usually we pick right at the start of the race who we got going, like, you know, what our choices are for the chance to win the race. But seeing these guys week in and week out and talking to them in the Discord, it's really hard to choose who to pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
everybody's my favorite.
Absolutely. Any one of these drivers has a chance tonight, and it could go either way. Like, we see Stinfley up there. Yes, he has a 1.25 second lead at the moment, but anything can happen. He could burn his stuff up. He could smack the wall. He could get that truck damaged, and then what? Then now he might be in a position where he has to go fix it. So, all about taking care of your stuff.
Yeah, right now, as we run, Stinfley's got a 1-point lead in the championship battle.
It's close.
And he keeps stretching the lead out.
He's got 1.3 second. But, you know, Carson, Dustin hit on something just a minute ago about wearing his tires out. Entering turn 1, A lot of people, they'll maneuver the car up to the top of the track in the middle, like you were talking about doing the double apex, but they'll do it with the steering wheel. And Chase Stifley, I'm looking at him, and he's doing it with the throttle. So he's making that car slide up a little bit more with the throttle. He's not putting as much wheel input into the truck.
Yeah, it's working right now. We'll see how long it lasts. But Stifley's doing all he can do right now for this championship. But if Johnson can get up there and get one position, they'll end up tied. So
Tied, yeah.
who would it go to then if they're tied? Whoever finishes the highest?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, that's usually how it happens, right? Is the one with either the
Yeah.
most wins or the best finishes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's
So
like
really,
Kel-
Johnson needs to get up to second if he wins to keep
Yeah.
the championship.
Like Kel Peterson's trying to make a pass on Brian Zemer here. They're nose to tail.
Yeah, I've been watching them a little bit. The 99 car got really loose going down into turn one a couple laps ago. Nice Red Bull car.
He dips below that dotted line there in turn 3. Trying to get that rotation below Brian Zemer.
Yeah, if he wants to set up a pass, he's got to start right here. He's got to get a good entry and get a good run off of the corner. Looks like, here we go.
Oh,
He's
that's
got
a
a
really
little bit
good
of a
one,
run
yeah.
there.
Oh, he
He's
tags the
at
wall, though.
Yeah, he's going to have to get up a little bit closer to be able to do it. We got an onboard camera with him.
Oh,
Oh.
really loose. Man, I wasn't expecting these trucks to get that loose, Carson.
Yeah, I was running a little bit of practice, and I got pretty loose too. And going into one, especially if you don't kind of arc it. Oh, whoa, save it. There we go.
He's got them tires
Man,
hot
he's
right now.
Dirt tracking. He's
He's got
dirt
'em
tracking
hot.
that thing. Yeah, if you
Man, he's
you overshoot it in one corner, you're gonna feel that in the next.
All right, behind him, he got two teammates, Josh Yarbrough and Ronnie Hurst. Just being patient here.
They're gonna team up on him here.
Yeah, I think they're being patient. They've seen him having those moments, and they probably back their pace off a bit.
Yeah, but you also got a championship contender back there. He can't wait too long. He's gonna let the pack get away from him. He needs
Sure.
to figure out what he's gonna do and make it happen.
We're already pretty spaced out here. Chase Stifley out front, leading the way.
Because if they go green here, Dustin and Carson, they're really, the closer you can be to the leader when he pits is going to be beneficial to you. So if they're all spread out right now Josh Yarbrough's 9 seconds back, he's going to have a big disadvantage come green flag pit stops.
I want to go on board with Chase here and see if he's fighting any type of looseness like Yarbrough was. You heard him have to get out of the throttle right there.
See, if I was Simply, I'd back it down just a little bit, just make sure I don't burn my tires up or anything. He's got over a 1.5 second lead. Just keep it out of the wall and honestly just cruise until he has anyone putting up any pressure.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't think that's in Chase's vocabulary, taking it easy. He's out to a nice lead here. Hartley's the closest one, and then there's like almost another second back to Brandon Brock. Got some comments over there in the Twitch. Lou Conklin says, watch out for the lady in black. She'll slap you in the back. Come on. These guys know, says King. And Conklin says, once again, I was watching Slap and Tickle practicing. He looks really good, very content. He was actually singing and humming again. I think that's just how Chase is. He's out here having a good time. Every week, Ronnie Welchell's still on pit road. I wonder what happened to him. There he comes. Oh, wait. He was going and then he stopped. Can't thank our partner, Pinnacle Wraps, enough. Drew Kuhn out here running. He's kept my car looking good over in another league. And if you guys need a wrap done, you can go follow Old Pinnacle Wraps on Facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps. And send him a message and he'll get you squared away.
Man, yeah, I've been checking out some of his paint schemes. Every single one ends up blowing me away. They're just amazing.
And he is on cam tonight. Let's take a live look in here on old Drew Kuhn. Let's go on board, see how his truck's handling.
And I'll have a points update here in a second since we're a quarter of the way through the race.
All right. See Drew working the throttle in 3 and 4.
I mean, he's doing, let's see, it goes down here into 1. You just gotta not get it sideways. How far can these guys go on fuel, Adam?
I think about 38 laps.
30, yeah, about 35 to 40.
Yeah, so now they're getting to the point on the tires where it's really gonna start sliding around. Looks like he's holding a pretty good line though.
Yeah, I've been watching Drew, and he's not pushing his truck by no means. So I mean, he's got some tire to battle this second half.
You're right, not pushing his truck. He's up to 5th place right now. He's not too far off Chase's pace. Chase running a 30.9, and Drew with a 31. So he's only a 10th off.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. All right, I've got my top 5 in the points right here.
Okay.
Ready? We're a quarter way through the race. Right now, as they run, Chase Stimpley is your points leader with 1 point over Eric Johnson. 3rd place is Mr. Brandon Brock, -8. And then you got Yarbrough in 4th, -11, and Zemer -15 in 5th.
Man, oh man.
I wonder if Ronnie Welchell is having issues with PC tonight. He's still off track. Looks like he might be getting ready to go back in. I'm watching his live camera here. And now he's still trying to get things set up. He's having some technical issues over here.
Got a little wiggle out of the Stimpley machine on the exit that time. Coming up on 30 laps on these tires.
Chase's pace is falling off just a little bit, but that last lap he was still fastest on track. Well, Michael Seymour technically was fastest on track by 1,000th of a second.
Yeah, but he's 13 seconds back.
Yeah.
Well, you got Stimpley coming up on lap traffic right now.
And that could shake
He's
things
coming
up.
Coming up on lap 33.
28, Ronnie Hurst smacked the wall big time. He's definitely got some kind of damage.
He is sitting on pit road still. You're seeing Chase come up on the 33 of Sean Rother. Rother going to go way inside and let him by.
There we go. Nothing but sportsmanlike conduct right there.
Oh, man, I wanted to see him hold him up a little bit, though. We need some racing up front. Rob Hartley has closed in 2/10 on Stempley. He was 3/10 faster the last lap, but that was probably due to lap traffic. The gap is shrinking a little bit. See, once again, Rother goes low, letting Hartley by, sorry.
It's down under a second and a half now.
Back here looking live in on Eric Johnson. Let's go on board with him, see how his car is handling. Truck, sorry. Last race of the season. Got to throw in car instead of truck at least once, right? He's running that high line exit on 3 and 4.
Yeah, Chase was wrapping that spotted line down there in 3 and 4, and he's kind of up in the middle.
Oh.
Ooh, big moment.
The broadcaster curse right there, as Hot Mike talks about.
That's right. Brandon Brock had the same moment in front of him.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, he's getting tight. I've seen these cars are getting closer to the turn 2 wall, especially Ronnie Hurst. He smacked it really good a couple laps ago. I'm sure he's got some kind of damage from that. 91 car is coming to pit road.
Oh, man. I don't know if he got it wound up enough. He was sideways coming to the commitment cone.
We got to see. Keep an eye on him, guys. Let me know if he takes
Yep,
tires.
we'll
Rob
do.
Hartley out front. Oops. Let me get off Eric Johnson here. There you go. Rob Hartley, your new leader. He has a 4-second lead over Brandon Brock. Here he comes to pit road. Big trouble, big trouble.
Man, oh, man.
No. He was trying to stay off of the 57. Brandon Brock able to get around him on that. How about Eric Johnson taking the lead? He's going to take a bonus point here. That might shake the points up. We'll check in with Carson here in a minute. Figure out that.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Johnson's going to be coming down this time.
Well, he did get to lead a lap, so that's a plus. Drew
Coon.
Coon.
Johnson. Man, go back to Johnson. He's sideways. I don't know.
No smoke. I think he got it wound up.
And then Drew Coon comes down. Brian Ziemer, knowing the pressure he has tonight, he's going to lead a lap. He's going to get a bonus point there.
Did Brock lead a lap too, or did he stay out?
I'm not 1,000% sure.
He did not. I don't think he led a lap.
I don't think
Carson.
so.
Because he came in with Hartley.
Eric Johnson pitted. Stempley's going to get back around him. Brian Ziemer, current leader right now.
Stempley in traffic. He's in traffic. They're too wide in front of him. And he's at the bottom of the track trying to make the pass. He does make it.
You know what? I realized I didn't add in the 3 points for the winner either. So Stempley's going to have a bigger lead over Johnson if he keeps the lead and ends up winning.
I'm glad you're good at math, Carson.
See what we're making him do during the summer break? Math.
I passed math class for something.
Sean Rother out in second right now. He's going to have to pit here soon. Ronnie Welch will back out on the track after getting his technical difficulties fixed. Keene says, is it just me or is this pit entrance very odd? It is to me as well. Like, it's such a long, sweeping, flat turn And it's so hard to get around there without spinning it out. I want to try to go back and find that Rob Hartley incident there. We'll take a look at it from the blimp view. Let's go back as Sean Rother comes to the pit lane. Let's take a step
he had a
back.
phenomenal pit entry too, and then woed up for
Not the right
Charles
pit
Wilson.
stop. Not the right box.
I tell you something else that's a little confusing here. If you get a little discombobulated, there is a pit lane on the backstretch, and I was racing here Saturday night, and I accidentally went down the wrong pit lane.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
right.
you were all upset and mad though, so you weren't thinking straight.
That's right. Big time. All right, let's take a look and see what happened to Rob Hartley as he was coming down to pit lane with the 57 in front of him. So this was the incident about 3 laps ago. Hartley coming to
Like,
pit
he ended up
road.
losing a spot for it too.
Oh yeah, see, he has to woe it way up and just slides it around, trying to avoid the 57. I don't think he was
No damage.
Oof.
Oh, Brandon Brock barely stuck by there though.
And then he gives it the old Nike swoosh to get turned around. And there you go. Now, the question is, did Brandon Brock take tires? Did Chase Stempley take tires?
They did.
Well, Brock seems to be closing the gap, even though it is 10 seconds.
Well, Stempley's saving. I guarantee you he's saving. I wouldn't say Stempley's in lap traffic. I mean, he did just pass the 37 of Michael Seymour. But, I mean, he's consistently in the mid-30s, mid to low 30s. So he's not pushing it nearly as much. I mean, Brandon Brock's second faster right now. But you know what? If he's a second faster, he's pushing hard. So if that's a second a lap, and he's 9 seconds back, that's 9 laps that you don't have to push really hard on your tires.
Adam,
Yeah.
do you know who has the fastest lap out here?
Yeah, Chase Stempley. At a 29.047.
That'll be another
point.
bonus point to him. That's 7 bonus points on the night versus Johnson's 1.
Yeah, I don't see them. I mean, it's late at night. I don't see anyone late in the race beating that time, because that time was put down like the 3rd lap of the race on, a fresh track. So I don't see anybody getting close to that.
Oh, Stempley's...
Yeah, give me a second and I'll add up these points.
Stempley's got a nice lead here. 8 seconds over Brandon Brock. Eric Johnson in
He's
third.
picked the pace up. He's got to stop listening to the stream while he races. He dictates. I guarantee you, these guys dictate their strategies off of what we talk about.
I mean, I bet they do. Eric Johnson.
Tell him to woe it down. He's got him a points lead.
That's right. Look at Seymour, though. He's a lap down, but he's up here battling with him. That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody try to slow him up a little bit.
Well, he's trying to get his lap back.
Make this interesting.
See, what he can't do here is dive in here and take the leader out.
Right.
Right. And he's running the same line, like the exact same line. So he's going to get tight here, and he's going to try to make this pass.
I'm going to tell you, if I'm Stempley right now, I let him around.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, an 8-second lead. Come on, Stempley, let him by.
Eric Johnson here in third. He's got fans in the stand. Monica Wilson says, "Come on, Johnson."
I think
Slowly
Stempley
letting
pulled
him
away
slip
from
away.
him. Yep. He pushed too hard trying to get around Stempley.
Kerry Stempley says, "Put me in, coach. I'll beat Stempley in a race." Why don't you go in there and just jerk his wheel to the left one time? Just kidding. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Brandon Brock is in second. Let's get a live look in on Brandon and see if he's calm or if he's got a little intensity going on. Looks pretty calm for being in second place, 9 seconds back. I think what it's going to take to beat Stinfley tonight is a late caution and somebody to have better tires.
And a lap car to take him out. Because here we go. The 37's back on his bumper again.
46, even after the incident, has found his way back up to 4th place. Eric Johnson on the high line. Hartley looking to get around him.
Oh, Ronnie Hurst.
Stinfley's got a car on the wall in front of him.
Now Seymour. Right.
That's the second time tonight he's smacked the wall.
Oh,
Seymour, he could have pushed the issue there.
He wanting it.
He wants it.
He wants to get up there and give him an old tickle.
As long as we don't get any slaps.
He said, Lou says Chase is putting a 29.05 laps down. And his last lap was a 31.04. His best lap is a 29.05. Oh, was that Stinfley into the wall or was that Seymour? I couldn't tell.
There's no telling.
Yarbrough up into the wall. I put it on
Seymour
the...
driving it in about 15 foot deeper into turn 3.
Sean Rother just trying to stay out of the way. Eric Johnson trying to keep Hartley behind him. Closest battle on the track right now.
Here we go. 37 to the inside of Stinfley. Try to get his lap back. And Stinfley's going to let him go as of now.
The smart thing's just let him go.
But he got below that white line, and I was worried about that. He's getting a little loose.
And here goes Stinfley again. To the inside. Yeah, below that white line, he got loose.
Off the wall.
They're both in the wall. Oh, gosh.
Look at the speed he gets off the wall, though.
Hey, we saw that at another track, didn't we, Dustin?
That's right. You can't
touch
teach
the
that.
wall and you're faster.
Michael Seymour gets his lap back, gets around Stinfley. That had to be a scary moment for Chase.
Yeah.
If he's seen it.
I think, yeah.
Ronnie Welchel stays down low, out of the way. He's been having issues tonight.
All right, Johnson's kind of been catching the 3-car for second place right here.
Yeah, he's, what, a half a second back now?
Yeah, I've been watching him and Hartley have been closing in. It's still not going to be enough for the points, though.
I don't think he's got a choice. You know, Hartley's breathing down his neck.
Yeah. I've got, man, Stinfley's points lead's just growing. Right now he's 6 points up on Johnson. And then third place is, third place is the 3-car.
With a wall touch there on his right rear. That is not where you want to get hit at.
Now, are you factoring in the fact that Stinfley will get the 3 points for the win? Is that part of the 6?
Yes, yeah.
This is part of it too, yeah.
So if Johnson were to get up there into first, and end up winning the race, would he have enough? I think he would by 1 point.
If he
right?
gets up there,
It depends on
I
where
think so,
Chase
yeah.
finishes. Also,
it would be close. I'll add up and see what it'd be if he got the lead, but all these bonus points that Stempley's got tonight is really killed Johnson's shot here.
Yeah,
As
the
he's getting
fastest-
pressure,
yeah, the
about to be
fastest
passed by
lap.
Hartley.
yep, that's a bonus point.
Oh, he's definitely got the most laps led now.
Yeah, see, I don't even have that one added. That's going to be another one.
And you know,
That'll be 2 points.
and Johnson has led a lap, so that's a point for him. So he was 4 ahead.
Yeah,
so.
I've got that one in there too. So if he's got the most laps led, that's going to be +8 on Johnson. Even if he gets up there, I don't know if he's got that.
Johnson
to the inside of your bro.
been defending, has fallen back a little bit from Brock, not too much, but just a couple more tenths. So about 3 tenths, or I'm sorry, 6 behind.
This all ends up coming down to Stempley's 9 bonus points versus Johnson's 1 bonus point.
Hartley looking to the inside. He might have this pass here, and he does. He'll make it. Eric Johnson a little loose off the exit. A 4.
Ooh, Hartley in the wall.
He's got really good long run speed. Rob Hartley does.
Currently the fastest on the track by
Quite a bit.
5 tenths. Almost 5
Yeah.
tenths faster than Chase. I probably shouldn't say that because Chase is probably listening and he's like, let me cook it a little more.
Well, that's not what you want to do. I mean, especially with an 11-second lead. Just stay with the constant speed you're doing. I mean, it's good times.
You know, my goal,
especially for 30 lap
And he
run.
just got position on the 3 car too. Hartley just went right by. I don't know if he got the wall or something, but passed with ease.
I can't tell.
Look at that. Had a
dark.
problem on pit road. Had a problem on pit road. Out of second place, and then now he's back in second. Worked his way back up. He's got the car to beat.
And I don't think, I said in the beginning that tires were going to be an issue, but the way that this strategy is playing out with the green flags, everybody can come down one more time, take tires, and that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to make it. Actually, I think they're in the window right now.
They are.
And Stempley keeps getting the wall. I don't think he has anything left. He's pushing it.
Hartley.
His times are dropping.
Same lap times as Stempley right now.
Yeah, Chase is doing a much more conservative line now in 3 and 4 than he was. And he's not nearly as high on the track in 1 and 2 as he has been. But I mean, 11 seconds, there's no need to risk it.
Fox says Slapwagon out here doing Slapwagon things, sending it or ending it. That's over on Twitch. Remember, folks, go follow Outcast Motorsports on Twitch. That's all one word, Outcast Motorsports. And if you haven't already, we've gained a lot of subscribers on YouTube here, and I appreciate each and every one of you every week for dropping comments, keeping it live.
In the wall.
Uh-oh.
Yep, again. I'm sure he's going to pit here pretty soon. I mean, it's coming up to 35 laps. He's been on these since he's pitted, so he's within the window.
Yeah. I'm listening on the driver radio for everyone calling out pits.
What's the word? Any word?
No word, Hummingbird.
I haven't heard nothing yet. He did grab that wall though. Not enough to do any damage, but he's definitely pushing it.
Actually, Eric Johnson has short pitted, and now he is back out on the track.
Oh, being sneaky about it. He didn't call it out.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that on the stream.
Yeah, I got in trouble last week. No, 2 weeks ago.
Just doing your job.
Yeah, I know.
Seymour had gotten his lap back.
Yep,
now
here
Chase
comes
is right up
Here
on
he
him.
Comes.
Now Stimpley coming
He
back
must
to
have heard
pit
you. Here
road.
comes
we go.
Stimpley.
Oh,
Hartley's coming. Everybody.
Gets in there a little hot. Let's see.
He's good. He crossed the cone at 43 miles per hour.
Oh.
He's good. Speed limit's 45. He got it.
Drew Kuhn coming in.
That'll put Brandon Brock into the lead for now until he pits. Now, yeah, I would say you got to run it out. If you're behind Stimpley, second on back, you got to run it as long as you can and hope for a late caution. You get a late caution, you might have the tire advantage over Chase. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Stimpley, Hartley, Kuhn on pit road. Chase Stimpley coming back out.
3 car will be pitting next time. He got him his bonus point. .22 car pitting.
All right, let's see where this shakes out. I mean, Stimpley pitted with an 11-second lead. So I think he's not going to lose 11 seconds on pit road.
Did Drew
That's
Kuhn
just
get a
not his
penalty
style.
on pit road?
That's what I was about to say. He's got a long stop. He's been sitting here for a while.
Going on 35 seconds here.
Ronnie Hurst in.
Oh, y'all rode the wall right in front of Stimpley.
Brian Zemer out
Is that-
front.
Stimpley was going to try to, not Stimpley, Yarbrough was going to try to get his bonus point for leading the lap, but Stimpley's already back by him.
Didn't happen. These guys are feeling like Superman out here now. Fresh shoes.
Drew Kuhn says he's got 6 minutes of damage, and he is pretty much done. You know what? Let's bring Drew in here and talk to him and see what it's been like.
This Johnson pitting a little bit early will get him up to second place at the moment.
Yeah,
I know he's got a little bit older tires.
And losing time like crazy. He's losing fast. I mean, he's losing a lot of time. Now he's at 12 seconds.
Oh, yeah. There he goes. There goes Hartley by him.
Yeah, Hartley cooking out here. But I feel
he only pitted like a lap or so earlier.
I feel like
The
now
way he's slow, it's almost like he's got damage.
with the lead, you just got to be patient here if you're back in the back and hope for a caution. Stack everything back up. I wish I could throw one. I'd throw one right now. Give it the old promoter's caution.
Oh yeah. How much do I need to pay to be able to throw the caution?
Yeah, man. Let's bring Drew Kuhn in here. Hey, Drew, you're in the booth with us, man. Pretty rough go out there. You said you had 6 minutes of damage. How tough's this track?
Honestly, man, it's really not too bad. I mean, I was getting a little loose towards the end of the stint. That's how I ended up with 6 minutes damage. I smacked the wall and got the toe knocked out of it coming out of 2. But on the track, I actually felt pretty good. I felt like I was running a decent pace, decent race.
I like that. Decent pace, decent race. Yeah, you were doing fairly well there. We were watching you on board, and yeah, looked like you had a grasp on there. Did you just get tight and hit the wall, or how did it happen?
Yeah, I just slid right up into the wall, knocked the toe out. After that, I couldn't hardly turn the truck, so I struggled to even get it into pit road.
Oh, yeah. Well, how's this season been? It looks like you're going to probably wrap up in like 6th or 7th or 8th, I think.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't looked at the truck standings.
Yeah,
I've been focused more on the Gen 4s.
That's right. But as far as running in the Outcast League, what's it been like?
It's been amazing. Nothing short of amazing. The group of guys that we run with week after week, man, just how much they help you out, especially being a new driver like myself. You couldn't ask for a better group of guys, like just starting out. They're all about feeding you the info and helping you out, making you a better driver.
Yeah, my problem is the tips are great, but it's putting all that together and making it fast and consistent. That's the problem.
With the 2-hour practice sessions we have each night before the race, I mean, they'll hop in your cockpit. I mean, they'll watch you run around the track. I mean, they'll share their screen. They'll go live so you can watch their relatives, and that stuff helps tremendously as far as piecing everything together to be faster. So.
Oh yeah. Well, Thursday night, Gen 4. How's that looking for you over there?
Not sure yet.
I
haven't. I'm in sixth, I think, in standings. I didn't make the top 5, unfortunately. Last week I'd have had to have gotten first or second. Terry would have had to have finished in the back for me to get enough points to make the top 5. But I mean, I'll still be there doing my thing.
That's good to hear. Now, we keep hyping you up about all these paint schemes that you're putting out here. Where can the folks find you?
You can find me at facebook.com/epinnaclewraps. That's probably the easiest way to find me. You can shoot me a message. I can either communicate with them there or direct them over to the Discord and figure out what they want.
Sounds good. Well, we appreciate you taking time to talk to us, and man, hope you have a good night, and I'll probably talk to you after the race.
Sounds good, man. My 6 minutes just got done. I'm getting back on the track.
Who were you in there with, Brandon?
Yep.
All right. Good luck.
Later.
Maybe.
Man, time's cutting down, and Simply's got 8 points. 8-point lead. I don't know if Johnson's got anything for him.
19 to go.
Yep, gonna have to have a caution.
Slapwagon's been really fast all season long. He's really been the driver to beat, and yeah.
These are unofficial points, of course. My math may not be 1,000,000% correct, but I'm pretty sure I got it pretty close.
Yarbrough is a lap down right now out here. Michael Seymour is a lap down also. We only have 5 on the lead lap, and 4 of them are top 5 contenders here. But Rob Hartley is on the move. He is still fastest on the track. He's closing the gap. The only thing that worries me about him catching Chase right now is I don't know if he's got enough time. He only got 16 laps to go, about to be 15. They really need a caution, and that would shake things up a bit. I think if they got a caution, I think Eric Johnson right now would be the one to beat. Because he's being the most
Even if Johnson gets up here and wins the race and Simply finishes second, I'll have to do the race. I'll have to do some quick calculations, but I think Simply's still got it.
Yeah, we'll know right after. I believe Mark will be over there, maybe. I don't know if Mark's in the Discord right now, but maybe he'll be setting up those points. Either way, we'll get it figured out, and everybody will know before we end the stream. Fox said race control didn't see no flags. Fox also said $10 and I'll throw one. So that was back when we were talking about throwing a caution for money.
$10, man. Hey, Venmo, Cash App.
Yeah, where you at? What do you want? We need the like just in the All-Star race when the wall tripped through the caution at the end. That's what we need right here. Broadcaster's caution. I know Chase doesn't want that, but how about Hartley? Close the gap to 5 seconds, 13 to go. I might be eating my words here. The last lap was a 30.13 for Hartley, but I believe he got in the wall doing so. But he is still on the move, but he's 5 seconds back. Now Chase is a little bit faster by a tenth. I think the tires are going to start to about to even out here soon.
Oh, I would guarantee it.
And then you're going to see nobody go anywhere. See Hartley's time falling back just a little bit there, running almost the exact same lap, Hartley and Stimpley. Well, boys, what a season it has been. We've had highs, we've had lows, we've had the most green flag running I've ever seen in a league before. Right here on Outcast Motorsports, our 0X Outcast Motorsports League.
Oh, it's been phenomenal, man. It's calling these races week in and week out. I mean, you can't find a better group of guys or a better league.
Or a better broadcaster. Just saying.
Well, that's a given.
Threw that one in on you. Once again, thanks to everybody who has been in the chats, talking to us, all the subscribers, everything. That's helped us out a ton over the season, and we appreciate it. They will have another season after this, but they're going to have like a 3 to 4 week break. I'm not 100% sure, so make sure you stay tuned on 0X because we are locked in to broadcast for them again next season. So there'll be like a 3-week break, and we'll come back. You'll get to see some new stuff that I'm going to put together. And we'll have a whole new intro. We'll have new commercials. We'll have all kinds of stuff right here on 0X Media YouTube.
It's like the best battle we got out on the track right now is, well, it's starting to slow down now, but Eric Johnson was getting some pressure on him from Brandon Brock back there. He's got a other car on better tires in the way now, but he was knocking at his bumper a second ago. He's got some breathing room, though, now.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have 8 laps to go, boys.
It's what could have been for Eric Johnson.
And Rob Hartley. If it wasn't for that pit road incident, I think Rob would have probably been up here.
Oh, yeah. After that, man, Stimpley's just so good on pit road. And after that, he was just gone.
Oh, yeah, I believe he keeps this truck clean and crosses the line. Not only is he going to be the one to tame the track too tough to tame, he's also going to be your champion.
All right, I'm going to have to do some points real quick. Right now, your 1-2 as they run will be Stimpley and Johnson. Let me figure out who's going to finish third in the points as they run.
Hold that thought for a moment. The Tiffany Brennan in the chat says, y'all going to broadcast the wife race? Yes, that is yes. Oh, wait. That is the 8th of June, I believe. I believe so. Yes.
Do we know what track and car combo yet?
I think they're just doing a figure 8 run. They're going to get out there and mess it on up.
See, I'm excited for that one. I'm going to have I'm gonna have to get out here with my girlfriend. She's gonna have to get some laps in so we can go win that.
Well, you know how they do it over here for Sunday Fun Days, and even in that race, I don't think it's about who crosses the line first. It's about who has the most incidents. So make sure you tell her to get out there and cause some chaos.
I can do that.
Rob Hartley, the closest to Chase all night, or the closest driver to Chase all night. But, man, I think Chase Dempsey's led almost every lap this race except for when he was pitting.
I'm going to mail him some firm back slaps.
Keen, I'm with you, brother. He says, man, let's get a flag out there for some drama. That's what I'm talking about. But you know how these boys do it at the Outcast Motorsports. Clean and green. That's what they're about. And I am really surprised we haven't had a single caution tonight. With what we've seen in practice early on to right here, you know, Chase Stimpley coming around right now to take the white flag. Well, he's going into turn 3 right now. But we've watched him all season long. All big, fast driver here. Check him out. Slap and Tickle 91. White flag is in the air for the slap wagon. Next time around, he will take the checkered. From start to finish, Chase has led this race at the track. Too tough to tame. Tonight, Chase has held the hand of the lady in black, went dancing, and will come out victorious. Called that a little early, but here he comes. Checkered flag is in the air, and here comes the slap wagon to take the checkered flag at Darlington and the championship. Driver of the 91, Slap and Tickle, Chase Stimpley. Sean Rother going to give him a little love.
Battle to the finish with Eric Johnson and Brandon Brock. Johnson barely beat him.
Chase Stimpley going to get a lot of love from everybody here tonight. Go on, spin him out one time, Rob. Come on. You know, we talked to him in the beginning in the interview about, you know, they're all friends and everything, but he didn't really need to put his elbows out. He got the pole, drove away, and that was all she wrote. Ryan Ziemer giving a little rub there. Drew Kuhn going to go give a little congratulations. Ronnie Hurst to follow. You might as well stop chasing and let everybody give the old slap. Here you go. And you know what time it is. One more time for the trucks this season. The donut light will come on. That's probably the fastest race we've had all season long. It literally lasted an hour.
And 7 minutes.
Yes.
All right. Chase Stimpley's your champion. Eric Johnson in second, and Brandon Brock ends up in third by 1 point over Yarbrough. How about that? Look at that back bumper.
I never seen a burnout in reverse. Come on.
Man, it looks like he doesn't know what he's doing out here.
He's like, I'm not sure what to do with my hands. I mean, Chase, you just won the championship. You could smile. Look at him.
Hey, this might be the night we see Chase without his Stimpley's on.
I don't know. Look at, there he goes. All right, boys, let's get through some of the driver interviews. Let's start with third place and second overall, Eric Johnson. If one of you guys want to bring him in the booth for me, Adam, please.
Yes. Got it. Ooh, wrong one.
Eric, man, third place tonight. I think second overall in the championship. Man, Chase just drove right away from the beginning and never looked back. Was there anything else you guys could have done different?
No. I don't think so. Maybe not hit the wall 47 times, but no.
Yeah, either way, I think second place at the end of the season is a really good finish. And this was the first Outcast season, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's okay. Adam, what do you got for Eric here? I'm going to let you lead the interview.
Man, one of my favorite drivers right here. Man, I'm so happy you got the second place there, but I mean, heartbreak. You had some bad luck throughout the season, but nothing but raw talent on your end, man.
We were just a couple steps behind tonight. I mean, we were a little slower, a little off on tire saving, hit the wall more than everybody. But you know
I
what?
don't know
We're
about
happy with
that.
second. You don't know about that? Was there somebody else playing with the wall a little bit?
Hey, Chase hit the wall quite a bit with that right rear, but
Not hard enough.
Yeah, I guess not hard enough, man.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, all in all, we can't complain. I mean, second place, it was a good season. We ran pretty consistent all year, but like I said, we were just a couple steps behind tonight.
And like we've seen before, multiple times in the league, start to finish, green flag run, really wasn't expecting anything less. I thought if we had a caution, it would be one. Really wanted one at the end just to shake things up a bit. But,
right.
Man. What a race. What's so for next season, what are the plans? Any special plans for like tracks? Are we gonna see some different tracks?
We're actually gonna be putting the schedule together here as an admin team with some input from, some of the league guys. I think over the next couple days. So I really can't speak to that right now, but I mean we might have a couple little surprises for the guys.
Yeah, I was just trying to see what if you can give a little insight for the fans that might want to come back and check it out. And but yeah, what
I mean,
a few week
it's
break.
gonna be hard to match this schedule. This schedule was a good one. Like a lot of tough tracks down the stretch and just good racing. And we're gonna try to put a competitive schedule together with a little bit of everything that everybody likes, and hopefully get a good product out of it.
Yeah, man. What you got? Anybody else got anything for Eric here before we send him off?
Man,
Send him off.
First of all, I want to say, yeah, get rid of him.
Get him out.
I want to say, great season. You drove your heart out there. I'm gonna throw some numbers at you. Chase got you he got 9 bonus points out of today.
Oh yeah.
And versus you got 1. So it was a nice drive. He got you by 8 points at the end. We saw that. You got that, but nice drive. You kept the car mostly clean.
Yeah, mostly. I don't know what the right side looks like. It probably don't look too good, to be honest.
Yeah, nice second place points finish. So nice job this season.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and congrats to Chase for winning the championship, and Hartley for a good run there, and Brandon Brock. He was faster than me for sure, and I was holding him up. I wasn't gonna let him buy for free. He was gonna have to do something, but good run to him too. And, thank you guys up there in the booth.
Oh yeah, well we got a couple more comments here. Adam Keene over there says, "What a season, though, from these guys. It was fun to watch." And then you got Monica Wilson back in here supporting you. She says, "Hi Eric, not enough. That was funny." And then, "Love you, Eric. Good job all around." So
hey, we appreciate you guys all coming out and supporting, and thank you, Monica and Kyle, my roommates, and everybody, and all the league guys. You guys, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Drew Kuhn, all the people. Get me out of here. I'm done.
All right, Eric. Have a good night, man.
I'm done. Have a good night.
Eric Johnson, everybody. Now we'll bring in second place. Rob Hartley, everybody, your second place finisher. Rob, tough out there, but I feel like you were the only driver that had anything for Chase. If you could have had a little bit more time, or a little bit, if you didn't spin there on pit road entry, I know you were trying to avoid the 57, but man, great run for you tonight again, second place. How'd it go?
I thought it went great. The truck was pretty balanced. That was my fault with Charles. I knew I was screwed as soon as he called out his pit, because I was pitting at the same time. I was like, oh crap, which way which way am I going to try to go around him? And then I decided to go nowhere. And then all of a sudden he was in front of me, so I had to kind of get on the binders a bit, and it looped around on me. But I think if I didn't do that, I think I might have had something for Chase. We got all that time back on the last, well, not all of it, but we got some of it back. I don't know if Chase was on cruise control and until the end there, and that middle stint, that battle with Eric was pretty fun. I just kind of, I wasn't fast enough to just get around him, so I kind of sat there a bit to kind of work it a little bit. Hopefully he burned his stuff up, and I think I was able to get him, pressurizing him a little bit. But this place you can't pass on pure speed. You really got to work it and set it up to get around somebody here.
Oh yeah, and man, you guys did a great job tonight, and great recovery, by the way, after spinning and being able to drive back up there. That was very impressive to watch. I really think you would have been door to door with him if that wouldn't have happened. But Adam, you got anything for Rob? Sorry,
I'd like to think so.
Man, that pit stop incident there, getting on pit road, I think you could have won this race, Rob, if it wouldn't have been for that. I mean, you had the raw speed all night. I mean, you dropped back after that pit stop incident and worked your way back up to second. And man, you was putting the fire down on them lap times.
Yeah, I was overdriving a little bit on that last stint, but the first stint I was just kind of cruising, staying behind everybody, wait for your opportunity, because you can't just take an opportunity here without killing yourself. And yeah, I screwed up on that first pit stop, and that probably cost me. So I'll have to figure out a better way to do that next time.
All right, a couple more questions for you here. Now, it's been a fun season. You've been fast all season long. Do you have any plans to return next season?
Absolutely. I'll be here.
And
I ain't going anywhere.
What's it been like running with these guys for the whole season here?
It's been great. I mean, I've run with these guys longer than this league has been around. Most of us came from somewhere else, and we've been running around each other for probably 2 years now. So we've gotten pretty used to each other. If anybody's out there watching, wants to be a part of this, clean racing, hard racing, this is the place to be.
Absolutely. Just like the Master Bello in the Twitch chat says, top tier league, top tier broadcasting. Can't wait for next season. Rob, it's been a pleasure calling the races for you guys this season and seeing you progress and get faster each and every week. And man, floor is yours for any and every shout out you got.
All right. Shout out to the Outcasts. This is our inaugural season. I think we did okay for first season. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds in Hiawassee, Georgia. Go check them out. Zero X Media, you guys put on great broadcast all season, and I'd love to have you back. That's for sure. And RecTech Grills. Go out and get yourself a RecTech Grill for all your smoking and cooking needs.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you back here next season. And are you going to be here Thursday night for the Gen 4s?
Absolutely. I got Terry Labonte, his last win was in 2003. So I got a little tribute paint scheme for him, a little Tony the Tiger action going on there. I think you guys will enjoy it.
I like it. You know us. We like looking at them paint schemes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rob. Well, good talking to you, man. Congratulations on a nice season. 11th place overall, but man, top runner there most of the time. Yeah, I think if you would have made a few more races, you would have been probably top 3.
Yeah. Hopefully next season I'll. Let's see. It's the summer. Yeah, I'll be here for the full season.
All right, Rob. Well, good talking to you, man. Congratulations again, and we will holler at you Thursday night.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rob. Rob Hartley, everybody, second place tonight for him. Now, before we get Chase in the booth, I want to bring in your third place points finisher of the league. We're talking about the one and only number 3 car in the 3-piece, Big Bad Brandon Brock. Brandon, tough go tonight, but overall third place in the points. You really can't ask for much more than that, especially with the competition that you have out here. How did tonight's race go for you?
Yeah, I don't know how Chase does it, man. He was just on it from the drive of the green. I was trying to keep up with him there and just couldn't. I stayed out a couple laps longer than I probably should have on that last stop, just trying to get a lap led, see if, and yeah, it looks like we're tied for third with Josh. So I don't know how that tiebreaker works, but yeah, we try to give Eric a run for it there at the end for third, but yeah, it's really difficult to pass here, and I wasn't gonna rough him up for third. But,
Yeah.
Good racing.
Oh yeah, it's a track that a lot struggle at. Nothing to shut third. What'd you finish? Fourth place. Nothing to shake your head at. And do you have any plans on coming back next season?
Oh yeah. This is the best league I've ever been a part of. I haven't been in too many, but others it's either poor like officiating or just inconsistency, and that's not what this league is. Everybody's focused on helping each other get better, and I'm looking forward to coming back again, and hopefully I'll be in the running for the Gen 4s next season, and I can't wait for that update. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, we look forward to watching that. And man, yeah, well, I want to thank you for putting on a show for us all season long and being up front, running around, winning Bristol, and thanks for busting out the driver cam for us. We appreciate that.
Yeah. And before I sign off here, I just wanted to say, support your local short track, wherever you are. If it's dirt, pavement, whatever you like, sprint cars, late model stocks, whatever you got around you, find a local short track and support them, because I think that's some of the best pure racing you're ever going to see, aside from this league here.
That's right.
Man, I hear that.
Oh yeah. Did you have a question, Carson, for him?
No, I just want to say I hear that. All the short track guys love the support and everything.
Yeah, I was at Kokomo for the high limit sprint car race. Was it last week? That I love dirt racing, man. Whatever it is, sprint cars, late models. But I'm watching that stuff on Flow Racing all the time. So it's good to watch if you're tired of kind of NASCAR's gimmicks,
Oh yeah. Well, before we send you off, I noticed earlier today that you yourself have a YouTube page. Would you like to give a shout out to that or anybody?
Yeah, I occasionally post races on there. I did have the high limit race posted, but Flow Racing took it down for copyright. Not really sure how that works because it was my video, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, but sometimes I'll post races on iRacing on there. It's just my name. You should be able to find the profile picture is of the Terre Haute action track if you're looking for it.
There you go. All right, man. Well, it was fun watching you all season. Congratulations. Are we going to see you Thursday night in the Gen 4s?
I'm not sure yet. Depends what time I get out of work.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to, we'll see if we can catch you there. If not, we'll catch you here next season right here on Zero X Media, man. We appreciate you.
Yep. Cheers.
All right. Thanks, Brandon. Brandon Brock, everybody. Third place overall in the points. Like he said, he was tied with the Josh Yarbrough, but he is going to get that tiebreaker now. The moment everybody's been waiting for, the man that tamed the lady in black, took her hand, went dancing. Chase Stimpley, everybody. Man, Chase, it's fun to watch you out here each and every week. But I got to tell you, I really wanted a caution to see some late drama, man. How'd that race go for you?
Pretty smooth, man. All the practice that I put in really paid off. Like you said, the lady in black, we like to hand out, firm back slaps, but that's a track that'll slap back in a hurry. So, we really had to drive that race on the edge. I was wanting to maximize all the points I could get for the championship, but also keep that respect for the track and not try to toe the line too much, without losing too much time, and just hit my marks that I practiced last night during the league practice. Yeah, try to hit my marks.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've talked so much in this booth. I really don't even have a whole lot for you. But
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's been a fun season to watch you, and man, you've been fast all season. You definitely got some skill behind the wheel. You plan on coming back next season, I'm sure?
Oh, 100%, man. Yeah. However, yeah, man, I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I love this league, the way it's set up. I love the way it's ran. I love where it's going. Got a ton of respect for how it's, all put together and everything, and then all the time that the team, the admin team, and even the general public of the league, handle themselves and get after it and learn. And I mean, you compare the first race to this race, man, and there's been huge improvement, I think, across the board, every driver, which is neat. So that just shows you that we're sharing information and we're getting each other better, which is the end goal at the Outcast Motorsports Racing League.
Oh yeah, and I don't know, it's the cleanest league I've ever seen, man. It's very impressive to see you guys go out here week after week and keep it green, flag to flag. But before I say anything else, I'm going to give Adam and Carson a chance to come in and pick the champion's brain here. What you
Hey,
got?
what's up, young blood? Good to see you, bruh. You too, Adam.
Hey, buddy.
Man, I mean, what did it for you for this championship is I've been up here. They've put me at work tallying points and all kind of stuff. You got 9 bonus points tonight.
Yep.
So just nice job on really going out there and just dominating the whole thing, getting pretty much every point you could get.
I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, that was the main goal. Was like, yeah, I want to win, but there's a lot of points up for grabs away from just winning the race. There's fastest lap of the race, most laps led, you lead a lap, qualifying on the pole. So those were the checkpoints that I was absolutely focusing on. Spent extra time in the practice before the race, practicing my out laps, and getting the timing right and everything, and I'm glad it worked out, man. It sure was took a lot of energy out of me. If you could tell, man, my arms are about on the floor.
Adam, anything?
Oh man, where do I even begin, man? Hey, the best truck won this thing, buddy. I mean, Mr. Consistency. I mean, what else? What else
Thanks,
do you
man.
need?
Thanks.
I mean, dude, week in and week out, and every single pit stop except one this season has been perfection.
Yeah, man. That's something, that's something I pride myself on, is just like me and Carson was talking about, those extra points away from like winning the race. It's those details it's those details that if you really focus on those, you can snag wins without even being the fastest or the most consistent, or you know what I mean, or the best of saving. If you can nail those little kind of bullet points underneath win the race, then you're at least going to be there. And that's kind of the goal. You got to make it there.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
And it's a shame that we had to do this in the virtual world, because I'd love to see old Mrs. Slap and Tickle come in there and shower you with a Pepsi right now.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's what I always say, man. That's why we keep the spit vipers on. Got to protect the eyes. Yeah, very important part of a racing driver.
Well, man,
I got a cold one sitting here with me too. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, we started the league looking for a champion, and we found one. Chase Stempley, the 91. Chase, the floor is yours, man.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. First off, Outcast Motorsports iRacing League, hell of a league. It's a blast to be a part of. Great group of guys and girls, and it's growing too. This is just chapter 1, so I'm excited to see where this takes off. And you guys up in the booth, man, keeping it entertaining. Just like us out on track, you guys have improved and tweaked it in, and it's a real good production you guys put on. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds for supporting the league. Cool deal out there, down there in Georgia. Nice kind of take your family out there and everything. So if you're in the area, go check them out. Pinnacle Wraps for keeping the slap wagon looking slick. Feel like I got 2 tenths just in the paint. So head on over to Pinnacle Wraps. That's Drew Kuhn. He's a part of the league. Get a hold of him, and he'll wrap out any car on iRacing, man. He does a hell of a job. He really cares about the product. And then, I got to thank Mama Bear. Appreciate all your support and love and letting me do this, after work. I know I work long hours, and sometimes this kind of gets in the way of, a little bit of our time and stuff. But, man, I have a blast doing this, and I'm glad you're right there beside me, hanging out and supporting me. And then, thank the big man upstairs, for all the blessings, how it is. So, 2 feet and a heartbeat, brother.
That's right. Well,
that's all I got, Phyllis.
You're going to have a 3-week break, I believe, and get a little bit of quality time with that family and come back out here strong next season. Curious to see if you can two-peat here and maybe even three-peat since you got the Bulls hat on.
Hey, we're going to try. Do it for MJ, man. Yeah, every time we hit the track, we're going to give it everything we got.
All right, Chase, that's all I got for you. Adam, anybody else got anything else?
I'm good, man.
All right.
I'm good. I've said everything I need to say.
Well, congratulations
awesome
again,
season,
Chase, man.
Yeah, you guys done a great job all season too. Can't wait for Thursday, and then we get to turn the page on chapter 2 and see what happens.
Oh yeah, man. Well, we'll see you Thursday night, Chase. Congratulations again, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again Thursday night.
All right, thanks, boys.
All right, see you, buddy. Chase Stinfley, everybody, your Outcast Motorsports champion in the 91 Slap Wagon. Go on over to Twitch and follow him, Slap and Tickle 91, and make sure you subscribe because the truck season is over. You know what that means? He's going to be signing a pair of those Spit Vipers and sending them out to one lucky fan over there, and you're not going to want to miss your opportunity. So make sure you go follow him and drop a sub for your chance to win a pair of those Slap and Tickles glasses. Anyway, that's it for us tonight. And man, what a season, boys, here in the booth. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Carson, for joining me. Thank you to all the fans out there for not just for the Outcast boys. Thanks for all the family members coming out, supporting the drivers. I know it means a lot to them. I know when I'm racing, it means a lot to me when everybody comes out and supports me. I know for some people it might be just a game, but it's more than that, I'm telling you. Anything that gets your heartbeat going like this, there's something to it. And big thanks to Outcast Motorsports for having us along for the entire season. Thanks to Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. Make sure you get on over there. Check them out, www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com. And then again, Drew Kuhn at Pinnacle Wraps. Go follow him on Facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps. Get your wrap made today. You too can be fast like Chase if you run a Pinnacle, because when you run a Pinnacle, you drive distinction. And that is about all I have. Oh, yeah, that's all I got for tonight. Thursday night, I'll mix things up a bit. Carson, do you have anything to say before we send it to Adam to wrap anything up?
Man, I want to say, thank you guys for having me out here. I've had a blast of nights I can make it. I'll definitely try to be back here for season 2. I'm excited. I got to thank my whole family, my parents, my grandparents, my girlfriend for supporting me and watching, and it's always being there. My sponsors, Southern Premier Contractors, Youngblood Upholstery, the Diggerson Group, everybody who makes my Legends Racing possible. And
where can the folks find you at?
Everybody can find me at Youngblood Racing on Facebook, and then Carson_Youngblood_Racing on Instagram. You will have updates on my racing career. We got a new Outlaw late model car, so that'll be exciting. We'll have some more races coming up. We got a race on Saturday, so go check us out to
And,
keep in touch with us. But
and you just won that
yeah,
last
thank you
race
guys
you
for
ran,
having me.
right?
Yeah, we ran it.
Go
We
ahead.
ran Cordeal a couple weeks ago, and I won in my race. That's win 2 on the season.
Let's go. Get on over there right now. Follow our boy, man, I can't even remember his name, Carson Youngblood on Facebook and Instagram, Youngblood Racing. Adam, send us off, brother.
Yeah. Man, let me give a shout out to that smoking hot wife of mine. Biggest supporter in my life, and has made me the person I am today. Zero X Media and Design, and Outcast League, Taylor Construction Services, and Cots for Kids. And just like that, the season comes to the end. What started as a green flag was one hell of a show at Darlington. The Outcast League Truck Series gave us chaos, close battles, and a champion, Mr. Chase Stifley. And through every turn, every battle, and every last lap pass this season, you were right here with us. To the drivers who left it all on the line, to the fans who never missed a moment, and to Zero X Media crew who made all the chaos make sense. This wasn't just racing, this was Outcast. For Youngblood, Hot Mike Rogerson, and myself, this will do it for the Truck Series for Outcast League. And remember, stay fast and stay clean. And wherever life puts you, make sure you drive it like you stole it. We'll see you the Thursday night at the final race at Darlington for the Gen 4 Series. See ya.
See you guys.